Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. We're in the editing stages with John from the Maniac Mower. He is going to edit it because he can brighten it. My software will not brighten anything because it's lame. So this is going to be the video that we filmed when we got 216 running. John's is already uploaded. What's yours called, John? Wow, what a great title. We'll link it in the description below.
Yeah, I gotta find it.
I know we're like 2 years late, but it'll be alright. So have a good time watching this video, and it's not great footage because it was filmed on a potato.
It sucks.
Like I said in the video, technical difficulties did happen, but I hope y'all enjoy it. Thanks for watching, and have at it. We're going to try to get it running today. And the front axle is froze completely solid, so we're going to fix that too.
It was
yeah, that too. Maniac Mower is going to film on the tripod you probably see over there. And I'm trying out a new camera, so if there's any technical difficulties, it's the camera's fault. Got me a remote for it, so we'll see how it goes.
He's a cheater. He's got a remote. I got to use the buttons on my camera.
Go set yours up.
I got to film my beginning first.
Okay, let's get to it. I'm going to set my controller over. It is currently video.
This?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright.
Oh, we need to get the coil on. Let's get the hood off. Pain in the ass. What size is it? Oh, budget. Want to get to?
Okay. So you've got the same wire crimps I had if I can find mine.
Okay, let's see. It's half or 9/16. Who is that?
Yeah. Everyone I pulled off was 9/16.
Oh, it looks like 9/16.
I thought it was too.
Oh, we're going to not be able to use it. That's French.
Where's your half-inch wrench? You got one?
Well, I don't know if we can get on the other one. Look at the other side. Woohoo! Shit, bolster. Am I allowed to say shit?
I don't care.
On the video?
I don't care. You can get. I think you can be able to get to this one just fine. You just got to move this round wire right here.
Where's my wrench?
Yeah, you can get on this one now. I moved that wire out of the way.
Okay. Get on the bottom of this bolt. Over here.
It's a.
No, it isn't.
It is.
Kind of a screwy job, isn't it?
Yeah, I agree. Whoever had it. Alright.
Ready?
Yeah. Are you sure you're loosening it? And you're not tightening it? It sure seems like it's getting tighter.
That's because it's getting into the rust. Hold that still. I'm using the ratchet on your ratchet. Hear it clicking?
Yeah, I know.
Because that ratchet's guaranteed. And I know where I can get that, and I know where I can get this. Ooh, man. Okay, turn it the other way. You click it?
Yep.
We're going to need that.
Wow, Michael, I thought I was dumber than you.
Yep, that's fine. Okay. Need to take it off. We need to throw some WD-40 on it.
It's over there, or is it over here still? Might as well put some on this one over here too. All the ones I had, they were all mounted into the thing.
We'll keep soaking the rest of the stuff.
Yeah. See, this one's how it should be. This isn't a. That's it. Okay.
Huh.
Has it even started going through the bottom of it at all, or is it still just?
Do the spindles?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm soaking the bottom and the top. Everything that I can soak is being soaked.
I would just start at the bottom if it was me at the top.
Probably slow down because of the Congress. Now we'll that, folks. Where's my condenser? That's sure it is. Where's the condenser?
Yep.
Oh, I need 60. Just can't do that yet.
Yeah, I've been giving it my little check over, make sure that it's. Everything looks about Oh, it should be on there so far.
Go on, you stupid horse.
Hey!
Can't leave one go. If this offends you, fuck off.
Wow. I didn't say it. That's him.
That's what. Stop.
Just look over your batteries down.
Yeah, it's good. Take it over and grab a scrap of it. The metal thing beside the sledgehammer.
Alright.
Okay. The rest of this wire looks pretty good. I don't see anything wrong with it. That's fairly clean now. I need this, and this.
I'd say this is good.
Hang on. That's rough. That thing broke.
Should I just go on ahead and pull their bags off?
Just grab that cover off. Start, take the gasket out.
Yeah, I know how to do it. Keep things done once instead of just standing there.
See, where's the cover? It is. Oh, there it is.
It is not look bad at all.
I told you it was like new.
I'm even gonna move my camera up here so you can see what I'm doing.
Good.
Alright, 5 minutes in.
Really?
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me.
My pleasure, right?
Been working on tractors.
Yep. Move the camera up so you guys see a little bit more of what we're doing. It's still dry.
Take it down, you stupid freaking thing. The engine was supposedly rebuilt about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Maybe a little longer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's the.
Bring you guys down so you can see what I'm actually looking at.
Where the tar, here's that wire.
Yeah, I'd be careful saying that if this offends you.
Huh?
I'd be careful saying that if this offends you. You might get your channel erased.
Oh well. It was a good run, all 10 videos.
Well,
I can't say that I didn't try.
right. Okay. You got a pair of pliers?
What for?
Get those bolts out of there. I probably end up better off.
Should be bolts. Use.
I don't like the wrench bolts.
Where's the frickin' crap is my stupid socket? Oh, you have it. It's with the cap.
But it has a.
You gotta take that off and set it back in that box. You find the right size in that box.
This box.
Yep. That little cardboard box.
I'm gonna go out and get this thing.
Ooh, this is starting to move. Look.
I see.
It was frozen completely solid before. This is frozen solid. I thought I took this off. John, why'd you put this thing back on?
Oh, you took it off?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say, hang on.
Yes, it's right.
I'm like, I thought I took this off. I must have took one off the lid. Hang on a minute, this is hydraulic lift. What the hell?
Or you didn't come off 216, did it?
No.
Show off the 216 like sister.
Sister.
Brother, whatever it wants to be. Anything.
Yeah, this is America. It's a free gender country, as most of you idiots know. Put my snap rings over there before I lose them.
Yeah, what's
Show 'em off.
Hey!
That's their thing, my screwdriver.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be cutting all that out of my videos.
Oh, I'll cut that out.
This part right here, I'm gonna be cutting out.
I think you're doing great.
Okay, no, it's 5/16.
What? No, it's not right.
Sure.
It's only at 1 degree Celsius. It's supposed to be at 70. It's flashing. That means it's heating up.
1 degree Celsius, warmer than that, John. Warmer than that out here.
It'll, once it figures out the temperature, it'll warm up.
This stupid thing is different. Won't fit in my hole.
Really?
I can't loosen it much more than that. And I'm gone now. Still gonna scuff my paint up nice, but hey, that's rough. Take it down just a little bit.
Right back in the carburetor with this little shroud.
Yeah.
Plan is, for those of you who don't know, we're going to try and get this thing going. And since I'm here today, I know it'll get going. Now, if Michael was here himself, I don't think he'd be running at all.
Oh, I got quite a bit of work done on it
In a
yesterday.
week, well,
John, I just bought it yesterday.
you turn around and go, oh, but it's all the damn thing.
Hey, watch your language on your YouTube.
I'm willing to bet this is most likely dry rotted.
What?
This little pickup tube right here.
No, it's not.
There we go.
Where the fudge nuggets?
Oh, wait. Just like that came out of there.
I know.
Well, you can reuse that gasket. If I was
See what ends
you,
up happening.
if I was you, I'd just end up reusing that gasket same with the air filter. I wouldn't get rid of that. This airbox stuck back together and then I'll grab it. At least gonna be flat. Yeah, I'm gonna do curve pliers. We could just go on and pull the loops more off, give more room.
I don't quite want to pull those off yet. This will be easier to take off.
Yeah.
I'm all about easier. Okay, the coil is done. You can show your friends how to come back.
Those pliers, that's easy to use. They are. Are they in one of these drawers? Oh, there we go. It's up at 16.
Holy mackerel, what do you got?
What?
What do you got?
I'm looking for pliers.
For what?
To get the hose clamps off.
Oh, I don't have such players that big.
Yeah, take it off.
What do I have up here? I tried to use it yesterday on the gas line on the back. Speaking of which, I need more gas line, so.
Yeah, you do.
I don't have any.
You lose these, you bust grass on the lawnmower. That's dad's pliers.
Alright.
Now,
You gotta get some LEDs for this, like I've got on mine.
I need what?
You gotta get some LEDs like I have in the Q16.
Well, I'll
This-
borrow one off 216.
No.
Okay, 216, give me your light.
No. Okay, so, I'm gonna guess this is just gonna start to break. It's not
Don't break anything.
come off of your line. Trying not to, but it's not.
What are you trying to take, the gas line? Cool. We'll make sure there's no water coming in the door. I hear it raining.
Okay, so, here we go.
How about taking it?
What?
It's not ready.
Let's see.
I wish I could set this to turn off the screen while it's videoing. Oh well. That's rough.
Yeah, I don't think this blue line's gonna start. It just does not budge. And I can already hear it start to break. There we go.
Where the hell? You gotta set a flare down Okay. There's a fire. What are you doing? What? What's it? Oh, did you get the gas line? Oh, sweet. And you didn't even break it?
It didn't survive. Unfortunately, it
Don't lean on this junk.
yeah.
It'll go bye-bye in a hurry.
This is not the problem.
You never know. Everything on this. Even the frickin' spark plug was rusted in. So, oh yeah. I got my variator going, John. Comes back up, kind of too.
Okay, this is not. Right here, bigger.
Okay. Let's take a break from that and try to get the hood off.
Alright, where's that wrench?
What size was it? That's me.
Half inch.
Yeah, I got that over.
Half inch is what it should be.
Bigger. See?
How much you want that? Come on.
Got it. If we break the bolt, I'll put a new one on.
Oh, there it is.
Hey, that isn't even giving us drum. It's best to be holding that still.
I'm trying to hold it. I think you're tight.
I'm not. I'm getting into the harder spot again. Oh, keep coming. Keep going. I don't want to use that side anymore. Keep trying.
You want it?
We're not far now.
Sorry?
Okay, so other side. I don't want to unload it all the way and have one side fall off and break the hood.
Yeah.
Damn, I can't see a single thing.
I don't have to come down in this room.
Holy nuts. Just try and turn it from the top.
There's no nut on the bottom, like it should be.
Give me that. Feel on the bottom and make sure nothing's there.
Alright. Turning it?
Huh?
No, he's turning it.
Good.
What did it sit with the hood open, or?
Huh?
Did it sit with the hood open?
What do you mean?
Did the tractor set with the hood open, or was it closed?
I do it, so I don't know.
That's the only way it should be so it's rusty.
Now I shut out the longer than he was going to tell me.
Right. Something about my videos, how much don't get
Grab that. Actually, I'll grab it. I'm going to send you the link. Get this on the bottom of the link. I don't plan it. Go in. Okay. Good. lock washer on both sides. Get it?
Where's lock?
Okay. Put the left side.
Alright, I did.
Did you put the washers back in too?
Where's that for this one? One? Yes, I haven't done it on this one.
Those are off too.
Yes.
Looks like it's okay. You sure it's not in your needle or?
Yeah,
Okay, that's an easy.
because I remember twisting it off there and I stuck it back in.
Idiot. Gravity works.
So you were saying about gravity?
Gravity works, you idiot. It's not gonna explode up in there. Oh, it is. There we go. What'd you do? Fresh soap?
I think. I don't know. You got one and I got one.
Okay. You're not gonna really use that. What is it? Half an inch of heat. It's half.
That?
I figured I should grab half first.
This side you're not going to be able to get off with the wrench. It's got to be done with a screwdriver. We can just slide it right out of there. That's what I'm thinking it is. Unless the gas is low.
See if you can get in there with a screwdriver with that one.
That side's going to have to be loosened a little for me to get this.
Just loosen up a little bit. Oh yeah. See, I need just to put on my foot.
Okay. This got slipped in it, so.
I'll take this bolt out, leave it. We try to get that one if you can.
This one or that one?
This one. Can you get to it? I was smart to get to it. It is in gear though, so we should be. We need to work on this hydraulics too. Once we get the car tore apart, put it there.
Hydraulics for your camper.
Well, I need to get under it.
You don't want one. About as long as the one was on all my tractors.
We need to get
You gotta pull that ball off and then
this. This should pop off.
should have, could have, would have.
I'm not so sure. It should go off.
Now, where's the bolt that's here? I'm gonna put it there. These there? No, they're painted on once they fall. You're always trying to run away.
Where is this? Break it for a minute. Looking for my little tiny screwdriver, but I can't find it.
What, you gonna pop this side right here out, or?
No. Nope.
I just pop them out and pop them back. I've never had them, but
Where? That rusty sponge.
I'm gonna need to search to take a carburetor for them.
Yeah, we're gonna go over.
Oh, damn, I should have brought my extra carburetor parts or anything.
beautiful. Where the fuck?
This light over here work, or is this still busted?
Still broke. We will be back. We're pulling the carburetor apart. Okay. John is over there doing the carburetor, so we're going to keep working over there.
What do you guys think? You guys think the gasket's gonna be rough or stable, or is it gonna be?
Ooh, dang. It looks nice and clean inside there. Video. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah.
What?
That looks nice and clean inside the engine.
Well, we got a problem. You're gonna need a gasket.
Oh, okay. I'll make one. Now, this, I need to figure out what size. What size did you think that was?
What?
The bolt underneath, didn't you say it was probably half?
Half inch, that's what it is, half inch.
Good guys, we got that off. I'm gonna try to see if I can get it. Where the heck am I out of this?
There we go. Some of the best one.
Let me grab a punch real quick and a little.
You got a punch and a little hammer?
Hang on. I'm going to put this back over here. That there.
Little punch.
That's all enough? Good. There you go. Okay.
Okay, I am back. Not like my punch won't get it all
I need to find parts. Oh, it says everybody wants some. Your mom is texting me. Of course, we got strud all over this stupid thing. So you guys can come down here. How do I... Come along. Ah! The bolt is right there. We gotta get that out. I'll be back once I... Okay, we're back. I got that bolt out. We're gonna see if we can take the side off. Now, it should right off, just like that. Okay. Now, I need to get 7/16. Oh, shoot. loosened up. There we go.
What's the thing that comes up that should exhaust your phone to it? Really, right, really go back to the other. Is that cool? Is it just cat, say, ready to go?
Yeah, apparently somebody didn't feel the need to have a washer on that one.
That moves kind of yummy, but I'm sure once we get this thing where it should, you will. Let's go ahead and we'll drop it into the ultrasonic cleaner. For those who don't know, I think I covered it in one of the videos when I last busted off my little ball, so I have to set it in there like that.
I think you need a wire or a brush.
Oh, we always drop this in there.
We'll drop it, crack it.
Yep. We'll drop it in there after we put this in out, I'm sure it looks. And right here's our little assortment of tools. Okay, go on and take this over here, we'll put it in the ultrasonic cleaner and get going. Am I able to come through there or is it still on?
I'll tell me, you can walk through. Still a little way. Okay, it is what it is. I need this guy over here. Let's see if we can't make this fall over.
Yes, I think it's gonna float.
Oh, I forgot about the float. I hope that's the float.
That's float.
The float now?
Yeah.
Guys are not floating.
It probably maybe, I got it, when they're not floating. Do you wanna go on and put this, fuel pump in there too, so it cleans up?
No, it's very good.
Okay, ready? It's in here for half an hour, and then we'll cycle it.
See, it'll go for 30 minutes and then I'll end up cycling it again.
I like to put them in this back now.
You still filming?
No, I'm gonna start filming again now.
Help assist me, will ya?
Yeah, I'm gonna come up. What are you trying to do?
Get that draw pump apart.
Now we're trying to pull apart the hydraulic pump. It's not working.
When I put this in here and turn it, there'll be a crack opens up right here, okay?
And it's changed.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be up here.
Yeah, I see it.
Wait, get that in the track.
Let's put it a little bit further.
Doesn't blind you, does it? Oh well. There's one more. Doesn't want to come back.
Right. You should be able to
That's
go
good.
around that little.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to do. But it doesn't want to.
Work them on the other side.
Otherwise, it's two pieces to the second. There we go.
Got it?
There. Ah.
Cool. Now what this comes off and put it off.
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, a little back. Don't press trigger.
Alright.
Oh, we're going to do the second part. I dropped some pieces of that.
What are you getting my thing for?
I put it up. Is it going?
Yeah, that how I know where it redo the film. I was gonna cut it and bring it back.
Where's the light?
It's got two settings on it.
What do you mean?
Does it have a brighter and dimmer setting? Oh, it does. You should be able to let something in there.
The left side's coming off and this side isn't. Maybe I can get that side to come up and off. But it's not this way.
Yeah.
Aha! Oh, stop that. Okay.
You could put a screwdriver in the center and pry it over.
Not much. It's there. Okay. It should. What?
It looks like it wanted to be.
We're up.
Well, when this drops out, it just
Good. Yeah. There we go. All right. So.
Mike,
Michael Teresa from the case group, one of these on his, and I wondered how that went for him.
Oh, shit.
What?
Look, I removed that not moved. I mean, the top is frozen up. It was frozen up before. Has to be frozen up.
Got that nail stop and then pulled these off. My nose started in and it was 6 minutes. But I did kind of wonder how that went for him putting that on there.
Nice and dirty, eh, girls? Look, John, I have my girl set. Next thing. Okay, so I've got in.
That's right.
I do apologize if that's kind of loose off.
Is this, and we can get off.
So, right on there, or?
Yeah, all these, that's finished. So, I need, also, start dressing, you've got to drive the open, right?
Yeah.
But I can't.
Yep.
Where's my other track? There it is.
You want me to bring your camera up and see where it is?
That's fine, there it is. Tell it over it. Maybe you guys want to be behind the tractor. Here you go. Look at John. Okay.
I want to see how the camera
Done.
since it's 4K.
I don't know if it zooms in. Okay, guys. Buttons.
Oh, you stopped it.
We're back. We had technical difficulties, as usual. Okay, cameraman. We're light bulb man or whatever the hell you are.
Flashball. Now, if we get Steven out here, he could hold your camera and be a cameraman, move it around.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Too lazy now. That surprises me that came off that easy.
Wrong one turn.
I'm surprised it turned at all.
Well, I'm not soaked in oil. Drop on a coconut.
What?
We'll get on this one. There it goes. Oh, I need 3/4 of this guy.
Have you guys over here so you can see? Trying. There we go. What is that? There we go. See a little bit better.
You want to put it better, this will tell me which hydraulic line is where.
Yep.
Okay, where's my wrench?
You probably don't even have to put. Oh, that's got 3 lines on it. You should be able to tell what between those two. You could probably tell between which one goes there. That one I'd mark.
I'm putting it on the way. Let's go green for this one.
Are you wanting to drop that in the ultrasonic cleaner still or no?
I don't know. I gotta get it apart first. Dig in and see what's going on inside it.
Yeah.
Probably not. But
It probably wouldn't hurt.
because hydraulics, they don't really get dirty inside unless you get dirt in your oil.
Yeah, well, after sitting so long, it might have hardened up or...
No, look in the fence. It's just fine. You gotta hold on to the tank too. It's no longer mounted. Okay, that's 2 out of 3. Empty too. Keep that in.
I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but...
It's a little dirty. It's got a little oil in it.
I don't know if they can see it or not, but I guess it's probably gonna...
I want to get that off of the tank too. This tank here.
Yeah.
That's oil. I'm gonna grab it. Let's go play a game. Let's play a game. Unlike John's shop, we're a little smarter. We don't use paper towels.
Well, mine are clean. Don't listen to him. My shop's better.
What'd you knock down?
Whatever was
Oh,
up
let's
there.
get it here. Sorry, whatever you call it. Okay. Now.
I thought that was hose clamp on there at first.
Dang. What's the fudge? As far as she opens.
Really?
Need a bigger pressure wrench. There we go. Come on.
Channel locks?
Got it.
Good.
There, she broke loose. Come loose. Remember, I gotta put the yellow one in first.
Yellow? Alright.
Hold that like that. If you tip it, it's gonna piss oil on you. So as you're aware.
Should I take it out and dump it, or?
Not yet. Got more of those. I'll take it over here.
What would they consider that, the master cylinder, or?
This is the control valve. Is that your first or second run on that cleaner?
Huh?
First or second run on that?
First, so.
Okay.
It's still got 14 minutes left on that first one.
Okay.
To be honest with you, I'd run that one for about an hour and a half, how bad it was.
Yeah. Nothing's best when we got to run from one.
Huh?
Nothing's best when we got to run from one. Okay, let's Now, we must learn where that used to go to. Where's the light?
The light over here.
Because that was rotted off when I got it. So we gotta find out where it's supposed to go.
Here?
Look who it is.
What's up?
No, that's awful full of dirt. I don't think so.
You want to be a cameraman for Michael?
For those of never mind. Y'all can't see him.
Cameraman for him?
We're making a YouTube video.
Couple. He's filming his, I'm filming mine.
I might have to pull this apart. I don't see where it's supposed to go.
I
I doubt it would go in there because there's no fitting.
Unless the fitting busted off a long time ago.
No, there's nothing broke off in there.
You don't think?
No, it was just a short hose. It might not
You
even
got
go.
those carburetors with you as wanting to clean and compare the ultrasonic cleaning solutions? Very good. There you go.
Look, John, instead of pulling the motor next time, you can just take this one side cover off this solenoid.
Yeah, I figured that out yesterday. I didn't know that these side covers came off before yesterday.
Oh. Might have been manual lift at one point.
That's what I was thinking too.
But they probably put that in everything, actually.
Yeah.
Probably helps reinforce the frame, too. Doesn't it? Okay. We'll be back after this break. Okay, guys, we're back. We got my brother Steve from Spencer's Deer Farm YouTube channel out here now. And we're going to try to get the fuel pump off. So, John's over here doing who knows what with his camera.
Get mine set up.
So, that's our next project.
Okay, so we are going to go on ahead and pull this fuel pump off there. If I'm correct, it should be Phillips screws holding it in there. Because that's what it's been on all my motors, so.
Johnny, try to pull that line off.
Yep.
We can actually pull that off once I get the pump off.
Yeah,
What do you need, John?
that's what I would do. You need Phillips bit under here.
What size?
Get a big one.
My other bigger one is,
Huh?
my bigger one is missing. I don't remember what the hell I used on there today. Oh no. We'll try to get some of these.
Holy hell.
And the girls.
I didn't expect it to come out.
Cool. Don't complain.
Huh? That's good. Okay, now. What's the thing? Who's calling?
A scammer.
She answered it. Talk to him like I talk to him. Okay, so this is not going to come out for you on look at fuel line.
Pull away.
Oh, hold on. I gotta get this little. Unnecessary force. I would say this fuel pump might be good.
This is the old screen that came off it. This is the one John brought me. We're going to see if we can make it work. It'll probably be a little stronger.
Yeah, it'll be shorter, but
We can already extend it.
yeah, you're gonna want to replace these lines.
Yeah, I think I want to. Holy mackerel, there's a hell of a drop right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. This goes in here. And.
This pump works.
Huh?
This pump works.
But it's clogged up.
It is? I'm gonna find out. No, it's not plugged. Blows through just fine, so. Should have cleaned that off. Alright, blue.
There we go.
Looks good.
Put that spring on. That's
It
better.
works. Oh, wait, that's a long time. I'll take your thumb if you don't want it.
Give it.
Send me that one.
Yellow.
Hmm?
With yellow.
Yep. What do you think?
Might as well use the new one we got it here.
Yeah.
I already got a new gasket in it. I don't have a new gasket for the other one. Okay. So,
It's got a gasket on there. I would just use that.
Yeah.
It's supposed to have these sides on there.
Huh?
It's supposed to have these sides like that.
Yeah. Try to get some of the dirt and everybody off. I'm gonna get a smaller brush. Try not to let it go in.
I don't know if that's possible.
Well, do your best to clean it out after you're done.
Get in there pretty well.
There you go. Have a toothbrush. Yeah.
I like to brush my teeth with this.
Do it, no ball.
No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not that stupid. This engine's brushing its teeth. It's Monday morning.
John's helping the engine brush its teeth.
Considering brushing my teeth with it. I have no doubt this condenser is no good.
It's what?
No good.
The condenser I should replace it, John.
You do?
This?
Yes. Oh, those are points. Never mind.
And this one?
I'm used to the 112s, which they have their points down here for the condenser.
Points are right here.
Condenser, I know where the points are. I've done that. Yes, Michael, I obviously know where the points are.
Obviously, no. Maybe you got that little messed up backwards one I have.
I've replaced more points than you have. I don't want to hear it.
There you go.
Yeah, I know.
Well, that's because you keep using used ones.
You shut up.
Idiot. I need my
Where's
oversized toothbrush.
Where's that new proof on?
Don't put it on yet.
No?
No. Well, everything's off down there. I want to pull the cover for the points. Check that out. Do some other things.
Bring you guys over here so you can see. We're going to go on ahead and pull the cover off the points in your camping battery flashing, so.
Yeah, mine too. Should we take a break and charge our batteries?
I got an extra battery. I'm just going to let mine die.
My extra battery is currently charged.
Okay. See about getting this point covered.
I only got one bar left. I just put that battery in too.
You just put it in? You just put that in? Ooh.
It's been
Wow.
It wasn't on the charger though, before. It probably was not charged for that long.
Let's see about. Can I get to this bottom screen?
Dang, look at this, John.
What?
Finger up nice.
Wow. What I want to get? Some of them head-mounted GoPros, so I can film, so I can show what I'm doing while I'm doing it.
I have a headphone for that, okay?
Oh, you do? I'd get a head mount I could put on my camera, but my camera would be kind of heavy and I'd be pointing down all the time.
You do what?
My camera would be kind of heavy and I'd be pointing down quite most of the time.
Oh yeah.
This is going to be...
Cleaned up nice.
Oh. This might be tied into this.
What?
This might be tied into
You already took one, so you're right.
I think it's the bottom one. I don't put the bottom ones back in. I just put the top ones. Those are such a pain to get to. I just put the top screws in and then I'm done.
If you had a ratchet with a screwdriver on it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was seeing if this motor had an oil change. Is it some ratchet with a screwdriver on it?
Yeah.
You have them screwdriver heads, you can put them in a socket.
Yeah, they're in the truck now.
You don't have any in here?
No, I don't think so.
You wouldn't be able to get one in there.
Right in from the side. Look at all the room. You have to go up in by the axle. It'd be really fun. Or down in there.
I wonder if there even is one over there.
Here's one what? Right.
Because there is gaskets. Some people put gaskets here to hold that.
John, I have a factory yes if you need it.
If somebody put inside it off before, I highly doubt they put the screw back. Feel a screw over there?
Yeah. It's on that corner.
Oh, it's
So the bottom left if you're standing here.
yeah.
Let's get closer to what John's up to.
That'll work.
Sweet.
I would say this is right.
Hey, that's an idea.
Let's see if we can find. Here it is. Right there. I think I got it.
Magnet. We'll try to magnetize John's screwdriver. Well, my screwdriver.
I wish you wouldn't have put the magnet on there,
Move it.
making it harder.
Just slide it over. You can't. You're not going to be able to pull it off.
Yeah, that works. If he wants to come out.
Huh?
If he wants to come out, I can see it.
Dang.
Oh, it's
26.1 G. What the hell does that mean?
what?
Whatever. Trying to figure out this camera.
That's probably how many gigabytes are left on the card. Carb's done.
It's quiet now. Your carburetor soup's done, John.
Yep.
You ready to taste your soup?
Oh shit. Battery died.
Charge the battery.
You just demonetized Michael's video.
Fuck. Piss.
No, I-
Damn.
That's Maniac Mower saying that. Demonetize his videos.
Hey, no, that's him. He's got a voice editor on there.
Yeah, that's right, John.
I grab another battery. Looks like a
Another what?
battery.
Oh. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about it. We're just taking a points cutter off. How exciting is that? Everybody wants to see that, right, Steven?
Prime entertainment right there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, damn. How do you pull a points cover off? Let's Google it up. Oh, here you go.
Let's see about. Okay, well now sure don't want to come out.
What's that next one?
There we go. Huh? Don't touch it. Leave it alone. I have it set up how it needs to go into the cleaner. I'm going to try cleaning it. Because I'm really curious. What?
Sophie, Mr. Float is still floating. It makes me happy.
Cool. Okay, this cover is stuck. Those points look brand new.
Did you get the bottom bolt out?
Those points look brand new. I think they'll be fine. It was sealed so good.
Dang.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Well, should I put the cover back on?
No. I need to find a 2x4.
Let me go on and this is my battery, and then we will.
Hang on a minute.
What?
Let's see this.
Still going or?
Yep. She's still going. On no better knife. Okay, Steven. Tell me when the point's open.
I would think they should be adjusted.
Oh,
I don't get out.
This points are junk. They look brand new.
As far as they want to go. They're not adjusted right.
Huh?
Ain't no way in heck. Let me grab. Here, Charlie, wrong girl.
I ended up getting that points cover off there. I figured I'd show you guys.
Don't turn me in.
Those points, I would say, look.
They're supposed to be at 20,000.
Yeah.
That's all the way open what they are right now.
That is.
Yep.
I would say it looks about where it should be. That looks. Those
Got
points
it.
look brand new. That's how they look on my engines.
No
That's
wonder they
right
won't
where I
run.
have them. What?
20 won't even fit in there.
Wonder what they are.
Well, let's find out. Let's start going down. Let's go to 10.
Now, do that though.
10 well, 10, I can squeeze 10 in there. So it's less than half what it's supposed to be.
Wow. Alright, I want to get that carburetor out.
20 thousandths.
Where's your air at so I can blow it out?
In the air. Duh.
I mean, turn your air on.
Can't believe that's all the way open. They're not closing. What the heck? There we go. Yeah, it's not at 20,000. Okay, we need to readjust the points. We're going to take a short break because John's getting the carburetor out and I need to replace the battery.
Here we go.
Okay, we're back from parts run.
Huh?
Getting the gas line put in. Bought a new gas line and
Is
filter.
that the same as what I've got? No. More fancy. Newer. I'll sell you that one for 30. That's ridiculous. 30. I can get one like that for less than 20. Look at this. The first thing that came up, $17. That one's from Amazon. That's probably made in Ching Chang, China. That is too.
You told me you beat the price of China.
Yeah. Well, I'll give you $10 for that.
For that tripod?
Yep.
I'll give you 15.
How much did it say? New one for 17.
15? For that tripod right there?
Would you do 20?
No.
You can get an even better one than that for 20.
20?
Let's see.
20?
The bidding is ended.
No, it ain't. Okay, so a little bit of fast forwarding. We're still working on this T16. Michael ran off on a parts run, and he was gone. Myself and Starcher's Deer Farm, I think is his name, and then his dad, we were out here trying to get these spindles out with the air hammer. We ended up managing to get them out. We didn't get a single thank you from Mike for it.
Just like when I go and help you, John.
Ungrateful brat. I don't know what you're talking about. I thank you quite a bit. Anyway, so we got them out of there. None of the WD-40 we was putting on here was sinking down into the hubs, believe it or not. So we just pulled the grease fittings out and stuck some in it and grabbed this giant ass wrench and did it that way. So I was going to break the bar, but so we're currently getting back to work on here. I will put you guys in the stand and we will get to it. Ungrateful. Hey, watch your mouth. You're on camera.
My bad.
Yes.
What?
You can get an expensive freaking tripod. There's one for 120.
I'd imagine that one that I've got right there probably went for pretty good money when it was
Probably
Probably about 10 or 20 bucks, but you know.
I've seen them available for a little bit more. Okay, so currently our little parts run we ran out. We got some new fuel lines. Yeah, you. I meant you. Anyway, he went out and got some new fuel line for this tractor because all the other fuel line went out. So we're gonna put this new fuel line on. Hopefully, all things considered, it'll work. And then, where's that new spark plug at? I'm just gonna go on ahead and put it in there.
Don't put it in yet.
Why?
Because.
See, I try to help, but whatever. Just whatever.
No massive tantrum over everything, does it?
I ain't going massive tantrum.
That's just typical John. I mean, what?
You want to hear yourself? Huh?
I can't hear myself right now. I have ears.
Yeah, well, you should hear some of the things.
John, why'd you make the trip?
You don't yourself.
I think it's John's fault. What's everybody else think?
I can do it.
Put it in the comment section. Do you think it's John's fault?
I was over here, so.
Oh, I found some yucca putty.
Huh?
Found some yucca putty. You know what yucca putty is, John?
I don't know.
Get up in there, you whore.
Hey! What's your mouth?
What? I can't see it.
Here we go, this is what I need.
That's what I heard you do there. What type of... That's a Samsonite tripod I have. That one, that's aluminum. I wonder how much that would go for. It says it here on the front. So it's
I bet you can get $5 out of it fairly easily.
Yeah, used like that, you know, $5.
How about by a professional YouTuber? How much can I get out of it then?
I don't know, let's find a professional YouTuber.
There's money
right
here.
Look again. Why don't you?
I'm looking, I still can't find one. I see a retarded YouTuber and 2 YouTubers who just got started.
2 YouTubers that just got started.
That's me and him. Andy,
Yeah.
that's all.
Well, you both suck. I mean, what?
At least I don't swallow like you.
I'm done.
About time. Where's the hole? I can't get it in the hole.
Grow some eyes.
My eyes aren't back there.
I think I've got that. Fuel pump.
Ah, I got it. Somebody. Fudge. What's this? I can put this in there. Oh, the clip. We'll use that.
I think I got that fuel pump in there, right? I'm pretty sure.
Put the fuel pump in?
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to do that yet. Oh, well. We'll see if it'll
So you
work.
don't want my help?
You're supposed to listen to the boss, not to me. Huh? What was that?
What? I didn't do that. That's on film.
I didn't do. What are you talking about? I didn't do nothing. I just went out and spent more money than John has.
Who cares?
Me.
Man, this has even got a Bluetooth remote.
What?
$30. Bluetooth remote. Comes with a phone holder.
You're kidding me.
Nope.
What's a Bluetooth remote for what?
You hook it up to your phone if you put your phone on the tripod.
Oh,
51 inch.
I thought it controlled the tripod. It made the tripod go up and down.
That'd be
Okay. I got my fuel line joeyed in. I mean this side. Now these aren't going to cut it, so I'll have to get me some wire cutters. Nice gauge out of the way.
I have plenty of wire cutters in my house.
Where the hell's mine?
So you didn't want to do it at my house. You wanted to do it here.
And?
I got a bigger,
You're
better.
throwing a lot of temper tantrums all of a sudden. I don't think we should let you hang out with Dad anymore. Bad influence.
I think your dad and I get along pretty good. I'm going to pull this back out.
It was camouflage.
I think I got it on the right, but I got to check it. Make sure.
Okay, that's the side back in.
I think I have it in there.
Are we going to pretend we're Joey? Use some more zip ties?
I think I got it on there like it should. The wolf find out once we. So there's a way it's supposed to go in there. It's supposed to grab onto the cam, but I couldn't find the cam, so I'm gonna guess it's on the cam.
Well, was the other one in the right spot?
Obviously. Yeah.
And it came out, and it was in the same position as this one, right? That's no good.
No, there's a thing inside the motor. On the
I
cam
know.
You gotta
It pushes
find.
it up and down.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm on that. I think I might be under it. I don't know.
We're about ready to.
Huh?
We're about ready to get the fuel line on there, and put the card back on. And
How many of you guys want to bet it's going to leak?
I do.
We ain't betting.
Hey, want to bet, Steven? You don't bet. You're well trained to bet. You still owe me at the come from. Shut up, we don't talk about it.
That's rough. They're over here, you idiot.
Where?
Why do you want them?
Cut the fuel line.
No, you're not cutting the fuel line with those.
Well, then where's your cutters?
Get that lined up.
I did.
Lined up and ready? Yeah. You guys, come over here so you can see.
Are you good cameraman now? Sure. Okay.
Cut it. Right about there.
Where's the? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Gosh darn it, it's not different. This one's some kind of redneck deal that I just found on the floor. Oh, I know.
I wonder if you realize.
He doesn't even have these small ones like his head. Where are they? I know I've seen them right here.
We're right up there on the wall.
No, they're not. I'll see.
Don't help him, Stephen. He didn't appreciate our work.
I'll grab one of these. What? I don't care for these. But we'll use them.
What?
One of these.
I
enough for my liking.
And of course, there's Steven who says, the guy who invented these should go to hell.
That was just something I
There's a special place in hell for this guy.
Yeah, that's what it said.
Flyers.
Flyers.
Thank you, Adam.
Can you get this wheel lined up on there? I can't get it from where I am. Flyers. Right back here.
Where's the man?
It's, oh, we got one somewhere. Did it slide all the way down? Oh, I see it right there. Got a longer screwdriver? This one's too light. I mean short. Who said that?
This one.
We'll suggest Blake watch this video. Hang on to that line so it doesn't do that. See what it's doing? This thing slid down, but it won't come back up. What the frickin' heck?
It's your problem, not mine.
Fudge. Ideas? Magnet. Where's Magnet?
I don't think you'll be able to get it with the magnet.
No, I'm gonna get caught on everything else.
You know what? Let me do it. I got this.
Easy, man.
Got it?
That's not picking it up.
I got it at all? Is it
No, that's not helping. When we use that, it's wedging over. Other words. Ooh, grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it. You got it?
Yeah. Which slide?
Hold on. Here's A
There we
set.
go, I got it.
You got it up there, huh? It didn't go very tight? Like that. Oh well.
Man, thank you, John, for helping.
Yeah, sure thing.
That'd be necessary.
Yeah, thanks, John.
Sure, that seemed really heartfelt.
So did, hey, how about a thank you, John? Idiot. The thanks will be getting to drive this. How's that?
No, I don't approve.
Oh, you don't want to drive this? Okay.
No,
That's
I will.
fine.
I will be the first one to drive it.
You want to bet? How much?
Okay, where's the...
No. The audience is going to think I'm raping you.
Shut up.
John's gonna love that they think that because it really happened.
Yeah, that's why it made me mad. He thought it was actually going to happen.
Whatever.
Well, I found a better pair of pliers. Here you go.
Did?
Oh, go in the hole, please. It's not going to fit. Go in. Fit. I had to outrun the fuzz on the way here, John. I mean, what? Okay, put that on the fuel pump.
That fuel line's gonna rub on the spring.
Huh?
That fuel line's gonna rub on the spring.
What do you mean? It has to be.
Push. Push.
Push that?
Cabin.
Maybe this. Why push it in?
So I can turn it.
It's pushed in. I think you have to pull it out first.
Oh. We gotta find a way to get it in there without it rubbing on that spring.
It doesn't matter. Let's see here. Which way does the spring go?
Your traction on that.
It shouldn't matter
Well,
too much, I would hope.
it's your traction, not mine.
Let's try it.
Although most likely it will have with my horn.
Holding up in your barn, John.
Because you won't be able to.
Give it up.
You won't be able
Give
to.
it up.
You won't be able to figure out. You'll go, why is this thing over revving so much?
Oh, I'll be like, oh, that's right. I let John do the carburetor for
Look
me.
at silly.
comes to me.
Michael, I figured out what was wrong with it. What was wrong with it? I installed the carburetor.
No.
What was wrong with it, John? Your fuel line was touching your spring. Yeah, you were right on that one. I knew I should
It won't
have.
go on further.
I knew I should have. What?
It won't go on the thing further. Are you done yet? Acting like you're 5?
Are you done?
Did I do anything to you?
No.
See? Dumbass.
John's just talking to himself.
Probably. He's trying to make himself look better on YouTube. That clamp might not fit around that when it's on there. Hold up.
No shit.
Pull up stupid thing on. Give me the clamp. Well, try to get the clamp off.
Do you want to know if he likes those clamps, John?
Huh?
I like them. You just gotta get the right size.
That's the one that came off this tractor. That's how much that fuel line had shrunk.
No, that's just a bigger drill. That's got a bigger inlet than that other pump. Like I said, you should have let that fuel pump on there. But you wanted everything to be perfect.
Huh. Silly me for wanting things to be done right. Okay. Stick the whore on there. Get on there, you dirty hoe. You stay put. You have trouble.
Who cares?
Our audience.
Go on there further. That clamp's not grabbing onto this thing at all. It needs to go down further.
It is.
Maybe it is.
Take her down. Try to keep her right there in that position too. Pretty good. It'll stay. Everything still works there. Okay. I would clean this. What did you do with that little brush? Where's the little toothbrush? Bring me the little tiny toothbrush, will you? Let's see if we. Does that still have a gasket for right here?
That's right here. What's this?
Still has.
That is gas.
Don't
Gasket would tear up.
dare. Don't. That's the gasket, I can tell you that.
Okay, guys, we're back. We've got this to the point where it'll turn over. We're using this idiot's key switch out of his 216. So we're going to see if it has spark.
without
Oh, it has good spark, guys.
We got
She has good spark. Okay.
Dribble a little bit of fuel down the cylinder and see if it'll go. Dribble a little bit of fuel down this. Well,
Just,
you know what?
I want to put gas in the tank.
Whatever.
I cleaned the tank out.
If I was you, I'd just put fuel down in the cylinder first.
Why?
Just put it in the jug.
Put it in the John. Is that what you said?
Put it in the cylinder jug
No.
to make sure it'll fire over. We gotta let it go. But whatever.
John, do you think it'll start?
I doubt it, but you never know.
What aren't you?
What do you want to place bets on it now?
No.
No, especially not with you.
I don't place bets on tractors I've only had for a day.
See
Help
now,
me guide my hose into the hole. Come here. Grab the hose. Grab my hose, stick it in the hole.
Okay.
Put my hose in the hole.
That's so kinky.
oh, very much interesting right now.
I don't know how much it'll take to film line.
That's about enough right there.
See any drips under it, Steven?
Nope. Well,
That's probably enough right there where you got it.
Okay, Squinty. Push that down.
Watch your mouth. Sorry, I just had to let that go.
Push it off. Okay.
Dribble some fuel down. You gotta find some fuel into the cylinder.
That's full.
What?
Filter.
I would dribble fuel into the cylinder. Give it something to fire off.
Fuck you, I don't want to.
What I did.
Okay. Do you see any reason right now we can't start this?
Yes.
What?
There's no fuel in the cylinder.
It's smoking, it wants to go.
Give it a little bit of choke.
It probably is blowing right out of here. I smell gas.
I still would dump some in the jug. Uh-oh.
What?
That could be problematic. I wouldn't start it throttled up at all. I would just leave it down.
But if it's old and they have it where it idles down that much, it's not going to start. I don't know where they have it.
Yeah.
Where it idles. Okay.
Yeah, I'd say it worked.
There's one more problem.
What?
When it was running, this was hitting that throwing sparks.
Yeah, I saw that.
So, I knew that would do that. So,
Right.
see here. It started.
It
It
started.
ran. Look at all the shit it threw out of the exhaust over in that direction.
It started a lot quicker than I expected it to.
I knew I needed a little throttle. Let me see if your lens is dirty now. Sweet. Oh, it smells good in here. Oh, I love
Want to try to start it back up? Throttle it down, start it back up, and see if it'll.
I want to go right there. Just hold it or rubbing on there. In there somewhere.
I think the spring might. Well.
No, it's, I think this tab is pushed in.
Yeah.
It's rubbing on that.
Okay.
So if we get a punch, let's get a punch and a hammer, and that make that go back down in.
Alright.
And then we'll start it.
Alright.
Jay, that runs nice too. Yeah.
Give you guys back some so you can see everything.
What, John?
I'm saying to the camera, I'm going to move it back some so they can see what they're doing. Well, I'm going to pop another battery in it actually.
Here's my battery. Thank you.
2 bars.
2 bars?
Oh my God, you actually said thank you for what?
Damn, John. Not gonna thank you if you can't be nice, bitch. How do I want to do this?
What?
Not quite sure. It doesn't want to move.
Got another battery in the camera. You guys' battery's set to go out. Here's where we're at right now. There's a tab sticking out, causing this to hit on.
It's not moving.
It's not moving. First, I thought that spring might be putting too much tension on it.
Here's what I want to try.
What's that?
For the sake of I want to run it.
Yeah. Put the clutch pedal on it. Brakes on that side, right? Or is it on this side?
That's my brake.
No, I mean the.
I just lost the clutch.
I mean the parking brake too.
Don't know.
On
Who's ready?
Oh boy. I don't feel good.
so years. Oh, that came off.
What?
This came off.
Yeah, it came off earlier. You gotta practice.
It don't shake as much as mine does.
Runs better than yours does too.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, want to spout back in, John?
Grab the boat again.
You ought to try driving it.
Put that front wheel.
Put the spindles back in.
That's the next step. We're going to go out and drive it. Here, once we get it back together.
Yeah. I wish 216 ran. We could compare.
I'm surprised it doesn't shake.
It runs so good.
I know.
Thank you for the carburetor help, John.
Yep.
You got it spot on, I'll tell you.
I always get it spot on. Just fill it up all the way. Just fill it up all the way.
I want to see what we're up to.
You're about half the tank.
Is that so?
Yeah. That's about as long as it takes. Might have just about enough.
Now you gotta get all the hydraulics working.
Now, when we put
That's the wrong damn cap.
when we put the air
that-
filter on there, it might
Put these away, will you please?
might mess with it some, but
So what?
might mess with it some.
Oh, the air filter?
Yeah. But
Oh,
yeah,
that's
air-
another thing we better do. As much as it's blowing dust and stuff
Yeah.
around, get that air filter on there.
but every carburetor that I've done has been spot on.
You got one. Okay.
What size bolts are these? These are 7/16.
Is mine still filming?
Mine is, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we're going to get some stuff together and try to drive it. Okay, we're ready. Put the platform on and get it running and take it out for a drive. So that's what we're doing right now. Two people. Hold it like this on that side. Makes life so much easier.
No, I'm used to doing it myself. Now, putting the gear shifter in, same with this.
Here's we'll leave.
All the way. Yeah, usually I'm doing it by myself.
Okay. Left. Pause the video. Or set it somewhere. Find 4 bolts with nuts that'll go through there.
Where's the clutch pedal? Or do you have it?
Huh?
Oh, you have it. Come on.
Yeah, I gave it to him to find the bolt somewhere.
So do I end up taking my manual thing back, or?
Yeah. Okay.
I will You probably don't even need to worry about bolting it. It's not gonna go nowhere.
What, platform?
Yeah.
Oh, really? If I had $1 for every tractor I had, platform wasn't bolted down, I'd still be poor, but I'd have a few more dollars. Okay. Where'd that lock valve go?
Huh?
Where'd the lock valve go?
Should be over there with the other mouse.
Here. Come here, John. Come.
What?
Throw that in the trash. One piece of
Here, throw that in the trash. I'm gonna do this.
Throw it in the trash, John.
Throw it in the trash.
Whoever's not throwing it away, put the clutch pedal and the brake pedal on. Did you find 4 volts, Steven? Give me 2.
1, 2. Well,
Negative.
yeah, I do. These are rough. That one is rusted off.
Use your muscles if you're driving me.
You really think I'm gonna be able to turn that?
Yep.
Yeah, you got you.
Yep.
Steven, can you grab me a couple half-inch wrenches? I think it's half-inch. Or if you feel me, then I'll do it. Half-inch. Oh, it's a... Shut up.
Was it a lock nut?
No, it's a combination wrench. I've never used these before.
I'm happy.
I don't use them.
You're lost.
Huh?
You're lost.
I'll probably take this over there and wire all these threads.
Okay, get it put on, bolt it down tight.
What video editor do you use?
Same one I use.
What's the one you use?
I don't know what he uses.
So, what's the one you use? I don't know what it's called. I don't remember. I'm curious.
But you said yours was better.
It is better, I'm curious. Because I didn't think they need video editors for phones.
Curiosity killed the kitty, John.
No, coming to your house is what killed the food.
That's really funny for now.
Okay, so I will need...
John, you want a spark plug? Great.
Sure. Don't even have to ask, just set it on the T16. I'll see it, I'll grab it. Let it screw about.
Okay, we're going to take a battery break.
Just because.
Okay, guys, we got it back together most of the way to the point where we can drive it around fiddle part.
My turn to come now?
We are going to see if it'll start. It will.
Okay. We got it all back
back together. Let's try to figure it out.
Mine was better than yours.
I'm surprised it doesn't jump around more. There you go.
Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. We're still sitting over here editing, so if you liked it, leave a like down below. If you have any questions, leave a comment.
If you stuck around to the end, make sure you say something. I know the footage didn't look too good.
Yeah, it's kind of crap. It was filmed on a pretend GoPro, and it's not good inside, apparently, and the audio was bad, so sorry y'all had to put up with that, but I figured y'all might want to see the footage from the 216. So if you liked it, like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.